All right, chat. Here's my interesting story. Wait, what is this fast-paced song? So. I'm working today, like I do on my software. And somebody messaged me on Steam. That somebody is Mawkzy. Mawkzy says to me, hey man, when are you going to be able to get me that prize for the show match I won? Not something that's, you know, out of the ordinary for him to say to me. We do show matches a lot. But I didn't remember Mawkzy playing on my stream at any time in the past month or so. The last time he played was the grand finale of FeerFest finale. The grand final of FeerFest finale. Anyways, he's like, so I just hit him back with a question mark. And he's like, you know, yeah, me and Toxic, remember? Me and Toxic played that €50 best of 5. And I won. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you sure that I did that? And he's like, yeah, man, it was you. You ran the show match, remember? You told me that it was a YouTube-only show match. You told me it was a YouTube-only show match, and you're not going to be streaming it live. You don't remember that? And I'm like, dude, I don't know if that was me. So I'm thinking, wait a second. Did somebody get my account? He's like, I swear it was you. So we decide, wait a second. Before we do anything more, we have to talk to Toxic. So we message Toxic. And I'm like, Toxic, do you remember playing a show match against Mawkzy that I hosted? He's like, oh, yeah, I kind of remember that, like a couple weeks ago. I was like, did I tell you it was a YouTube-only show match? He's like, yeah, you said it was a YouTube exclusive. So I did not do this show match. Somebody ran a show match with Mawkzy and Toxic, told them it was a YouTube exclusive show match because, of course, if it was a streamed show match, they would have been able to tell that I wasn't live. So they're like, no, it's a YouTube show match. And it was a €50 YouTube show match. And apparently, Mawkzy won it. So I was so confused. I was worried that I had someone had taken my account. But I didn't get any emails. I didn't get anything like that. I think we decided it's not my account. It was somebody pretending to be me that was both on Mawkzy and Toxic's friend list because they said they were talked to via Steam. So I thought, wait a second, guys, because if you know Toxic, there's a very interesting fact about Toxic that makes this even more special. And what it is, if you don't know, is that Toxic uploads almost all his replays. If you guys ever go to ballchasing.com, then you know that Toxic uploads a ton of replays. We've done a ton of YouTube videos where Toxic has uploaded auto replays of him playing ones. So what that means is we can go to Toxic's replay history, see when he played Mawkzy in a private match in the past 2 weeks, find out who was in that match with him running the fake show match. So I go in, I pull up the ball chasing. I find Toxic's account. I'm scrolling through. I'm ready to figure out who is this person who run a fake show match as me. When I get to the time range when Toxic should have been playing that game, there's no uploads. There's no replays. Did Toxic stop playing? That doesn't make any sense. He's uploading all through all of December. Turns out, unfortunately for us, Toxic, who is trying out for teams for the RLCS this split, for the first time in the whole time that I have known Toxic, he stops uploading. He turns off his uploads because he was trying out for teams. He was trying out for teams and he didn't want to reveal the fact that like he's trying out with certain teams or certain different scrim setups. So he completely turned them off. So we can't get to him. So I'm bummed. But wait. I remembered something. I sometimes upload my own replays. And I remember that there's a button you can check on ball chasing. Or not on ball chasing, on the replay uploader. And I think I can't show it to you guys because it has my key on it or something like that. So I can't show it to you. But if you pull up the auto uploader yourself, there's a little button at the bottom that says save the replays locally. Whether you're uploading them online or not, you can have this button checked that saves them in Bacchus Mod's data on your computer. So I'm like, wait a second, we're not down and out. We're not down and out just yet. Maybe we can still get the replays. So I talked to Toxic. I said, hey, you got to check this portion of your game. You got to go to your game files and check right here to see if you were accidentally auto-saving it and we could get to the replay. So after all that work, we found out he wasn't. He didn't have it checked. So we still didn't get his replays. So now we don't know. So I went looking on YouTube for a Mawkzy versus Toxic matchup because I thought, how funny would it be if somebody just released their YouTube video? They were just like, here's my Mawkzy versus Toxic matchup, and they just pretended that, you know, it wasn't a fake setup to get the game in the first place. But no, I went through and I looked up Mawkzy Toxic games, and it looks like it's just Johnny and me. So I had only run a game like over a year ago between Mawkzy and Toxic. And all the other ones that I can see that I've found have been from people who did it over the board. So, so that's my story. I still don't know if that person's going to eventually reveal that they made this fake game. And I don't know why. Like, it's such a weird thing to do. Yo, thank you for the 7 months of Prime, Parkour. But basically, somebody wanted to watch Mawkzy and Toxic play a show match. So they pretended to be me, watched them play a best of 5, watched Mawkzy win, and then just said, all right, yeah, GG's, good match. And then just, that's it. That's all they did while impersonating me. Maybe I need to talk to Mawkzy and see, maybe the guy actually did a scam at the end where he's like, oh, you've got to send me 100 and then I'll send you 150 back or something stupid like that. Like, maybe it just doesn't make sense to me. Why? Why? The player's trying to scam Feer? Yeah, maybe. It's just such a... Why would you do that? What decal did Mawkzy have? I don't know. Kind of insane that you made up this story just to avoid paying Mawkzy €50. You guys didn't see it. I haven't put it on YouTube. Man, just wanted some gameplay. Like, I just want to see some show matches. So I'm going to pretend to be Feer and watch a show match just for the fun of it. I don't know, man. I wanted those replays so bad. If I found the replays, first off, we'd be able to know who was trying to be me because it's easy to track down the Steam account or the Epic account if we had found it. But I also wanted to just use the games. Apparently I had a show match. I was like, I want my video. So I went looking for it, but I couldn't find it. So anyways, if I ask you to run a show match and I don't stream it and I say it's not going to be live, just know that there's a good chance it's not me. I've streamed live every single game. Here, I took some screenshots. Oh, I don't think I have them still because I didn't save them and then I shut my computer down. I wasn't thinking. But I took some screenshots of our conversation. I guess we might still have it if I pull up Mawkzy. So here's the messages. Mawkzy says, hey, Feer, how are you? Did you receive the prize of the show match or not yet? So I'm guessing the other guy told him, like, I haven't gotten the money, so I can't give it to you yet. Which, by the way, also something that I don't do in case you ever are playing in my games. I always front. So if someone's going to send me money and then I'm supposed to pass it on to a prize pooler, I just send. I just give you the money right away and I just take the hit and then somebody eventually pays me back. So know that I almost never do what Mawkzy seemed to be told that I was doing. So did you receive this show match yet? I just said, what? He said, against Toxic. So I looked up on my YouTube. I was like, did I run a Mawkzy Toxic game? So I looked it up. You see my old YouTube border. I'm like, dude, if I ran, like, the last time I ran Mawkzy Toxic was forever ago. And he's like, 2 weeks ago, don't you remember? I won 3-1. It wasn't for Twitch. You said it was for YouTube. So we just... anyways, obviously, there's a lot more to be said as we, like, slowly delved in, like, are you sure it was me? Are you sure it was me? Did my account get hacked or something? But